I've always been very difficult to fit, to get a prosthesis that works just right. But John went above and beyond. He actually went out of his way to make sure everything was just right, and he did build a great prosthesis. It is perfect. It's the best one I've ever had. And I can walk normally. Everything works just the way it's supposed to work.
I met John in the hospital just after I'd lost my leg, and he seemed very nice, so I thought I'd go with him. So as soon as my leg got well enough, I went to him, and he fit me with a leg, and he gave me a loaner leg that he had, a C leg, which I think helped a lot in my recovery time because I didn't have to transition from a different type of leg to a C leg.
I first met John at the Roseville Trauma Center. I had lost my leg in an accident, and it came to the time when they started talking about a prosthetic, and he showed up to introduce himself and talked me through the process. You know, losing a leg's not the easiest thing in the world, and it can be very stressful, scary. John has always made it easier for me, and talking me through things, and he's had me come in and worked with me. It's just been a very positive experience. He's turned something that was pretty bad into something that, you know, I can deal with and I can grow with.
When I lost my leg about a year ago, it was from a drug overdose. So I've had to do a lot of change and basically learn how to take care of myself in the ways that I wasn't. John's been there for me as a friend and mostly as my doctor, you know, my prosthetic doctor. When I lost my leg, I think with the insurance that I had, I was not looking at a lot of good options. So John was somebody that gave me good options. And I went from probably going to have a mechanical leg that couldn't do much to this leg that I have now that's seems to, you know, be a miracle for me basically. Like I'm able to ride my bike, like I rode my bike here today, and I started working about a month ago. You know, I wasn't sure if I was ever going to be able to work again.
When I was in the hospital after my amputation, going through rehab, I wanted to find a prosthetic maker. And so I started asking the nurses who they would recommend. Every one of them said John. It wasn't like they hesitated. They said John. And so that's who I placed my phone call to, was John. And I was very impressed with the fact that he was out there almost immediately, sizing me up, trying to get a feel for where I was. And when he brought that prosthetic and we put that on, it was just an unbelievable feeling. And I credit John for that, because I don't think with any other prosthetic maker it would have been like that.
I couldn't give John any less than a 10 out of 10. He's a 10 out of 10 for sure, if not more. You know, you want to say 11 or a million.